That's what happens when we start sharing a recording. Attendance drops to 50%. Earlier, we had around 30, 35 people attending, and now we have maximum 15 to 16 people. So I think we should stop sharing the recording once again. So coming back to the PPT. All right, here we are done. We don't have anything left. Here also we're done. So this also completely done. Only AI tools and extensions to work on Google Sheet. Only one thing is left about LinkedIn. Everything is done. AI tool extension for candidate engagement. That one. So two. Otherwise, other than that, everything is done. And here also, I think everything is done. This was also done. Yesterday, I think we have done the Stack Overflow Stack Exchange as well. And then we have also completed search, image search, face search, and result sorting. Face search definitely a great use when we don't know how to hunt for a talent in a completely new market. If you have missed the class, please go through the recordings. By EOD, I'll update the recording. Image search also similarly has a various use cases for it. Creating a search alert we have completed, and then Google search settings that also we have completed yesterday. So AI tools and extension to simplify repeated tasks. That is something. Third point, which is pending from the first four slides, four or fifth slide, I believe. And then this part. Okay. So yeah, let's go over Google search settings. As I mentioned, this might take a little time. So basically a recruiter friendly search settings. So default settings, if I have to go, I'll just go here. Mm-mm. So this is the default setting. But right now, earlier we used to see that number of results and number of results per page. But now we are getting by default lots of scrolls. It's all the results are there in the one page itself. So we just have to click on more, more, more. And it's scrolling, scrolling, scrolling. Earlier it wasn't like that. It was a limited results per page, around 10 results per page limitation, and we could increase the number of results per page as well. But wherein now that thing is gone, and then recent UI of Google is allowing us to click on just more results and we see as many as possible. So let me see in case if there are any changes. Let's just go here, go to setting, sync, manage Google Cloud. Sync, just try to keep it always on because sometimes you must be browsing something on mobile. If it syncs with your Chrome, then definitely um, across the systems that you'll be able to see your browsing history and you'll get the similar suggestions. Import bookmark settings, browsing history, favorite search engines. I think there's a new UI altogether over here. Okay, this thing downloads. Okay, generally download is defaultly tick to downloads, but just in case if you're saying that every download you need in a specific folder, then ask where to save each file before downloading. That is something always helps. Show download when they are done. So let's say I just go to another profile of mine and I just come here. I just wanted to download this. Generally default, it goes to the downloads folder. But wherein if you enable that setting, then definitely it will ask you where to download each and every folder. So let's say I say save to PDF. Okay. And then I just create a folder. Then it goes to my downloads. Means not downloads, the folder which I created, it has gone there. Instead of me getting everything into the downloads and just trying to search here and there, rather what I'll do, I'll just create that particular folder and give a location. First of all, in a setting itself, in the backend, I'll say ask where to save each file before downloading. So that's where it helps us basically in the download stuff. Search engines, manage search engines. By default, sometimes for the various browser extensions, we have a various search engines same, but it's always great that whatever the search engine that you're searching, that you're performing X-ray searches, make it as a default search engine. For me, it's a Google. That's a default search engine. Then bookmark history. So generally what happens, we come across lots of new stuff and we forget to bookmark it. So it's always great if we can bookmark it. And that's the reason like from the years, what are the content that I found it interesting. I kept on bookmarking it. And that's how all these bookmarks are over here. Right? Though my laptop changed number of times, but my bookmarks never gone because the entire sync, the entire browsing history wasn't synced. All the bookmarks were over here. And then I just have to Chrome, sign into the Chrome and get my all stuff. So let's say,
Shiv, Chrome in the sense it's a same email ID, Gmail ID, or any other Chrome
see,
separate.
there's a Chrome login separate and see here. Now, if I just say guest or just say add, sign in.
Oh, okay. You have to have a separate Chrome account. Huh?
Exactly.
Oh, okay. Oh, then only you will have those options to select. Okay,
Exactly.
great, great. That I did not know. Okay, great. Oh, this is apart from Gmail.
Apart from Gmail.
Okay. One more bookmark. How many bookmark we can save, Shiv?
As
Any
many as
number?
possible. So this is the same account. Once I say switch, entire stuff will be switched over there and entire browsing history, cookies, all those extensions will come there.
Oh, okay. Great. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, this I wanted to ask you. Yeah.
Like if you see here, all these bookmarks.
So that is the reason like you have two Gmail IDs. You switch over to two Gmails. So you have
One
a
is official, one is personal. So now there are
okay.
two official. One is for the code conference, one is for the sourcing express, and one is for the personal. So I keep
Oh,
switching between the tabs
oh, okay, okay,
as per the requirement. In one Chrome, it's not one Chrome, there are three accounts added. Generally, what we do, we just log into one Chrome and pause sync on. And mostly what we do, we add account from here.
okay,
Mostly what we do, we add account from here. Okay. Adding account from here won't help. You're still on the same browser.
oh, okay,
Adding account won't help. You're still on the same browser. Rather, what I would do, I'll add a different Chrome profile itself altogether. So that that account is capturing the history of that data, the browsing activity of that data of that account, and this account is capturing the browsing activity of this account.
okay, okay. So
Generally, we
Google,
add account from here, but this won't help. Add it from here so that you
oh,
have a separate data there, separate data here.
okay,
Yeah, tell me.
okay. And Google Chrome, how to log in Google Chrome separate?
Log in from here. Add and log in from here.
Oh, okay, okay. So it and in
This
one
is to this
Gmail, how
account.
many Google Chrome you can add actually?
I don't know. I've added up to five and all pretty much worked fantastically well. I don't
Amazing.
think there's any limitation like that.
Oh, okay, okay, great.
Shiva, I
Thank,
have a question here.
thank you.
Mm-hmm.
So if I have two Google pages basically in Chrome, so the bookmarks are different in my case.
Bookmarks are different.
You
Here
said no, the
bookmarks
same is going to be carried forward. No, my bookmarks are different. I have to create all basically.
for personal. So for this account, there are different bookmark. For this account, there
Yeah.
are different bookmarks.
Okay. Yeah. Got it.
But if you log in and say add one more account from here, then bookmark and all won't help. It will be in the same account. It won't be a different. So that's the reason it's always better that we bookmark from here. All
So
right.
Shiv, I have one question. By default, Microsoft is Microsoft Edge.
Edge.
So yeah, so can we perform the same over there as well?
No, for Edge, that option is not there. It is only for the Chrome. See,
Okay.
most of the times you're working on Chrome, right? Your personal account or everything, whatever you're browsing or whatever you're browsing on your mobile and everything, that is basically a Chrome. If you're using an Android mobile, that's definitely a
Yeah.
Chrome that you're using always. So when you keep syncing your browsing activity with your Chrome, you keep getting the most relevant uh, feeds. You keep getting the most relevant data in your feeds or most relevant searches when you search. So it's again a slow machine learning which is involved. Again, what you do when you sync this thing, then you're in kind of a sync. Let's say you see some article, okay, on a mobile which you're reading, okay, and you find it interesting. And now you wanted to read it later. So what will you do? Either you send it to yourself on a WhatsApp or else you just leave it or do something, take screenshot and keep it. But if you keep the sync on and bookmark in a mobile also, it will get bookmarked here as well.
Okay. Understood.
So that's the reason it's kind of important. So let's say I just go to the bookmark manager. So here we just open one tab, but all 57, open all 57. I don't know from where all 57 is telling. Are you sure you want to open all 57? So all this thing is running in the backend,
So it's open all the 57 windows together.
all the 57 together.
Chief,
So
can you show
that's
again where you saw that open all 57? Which place?
I just went to bookmark manager. Now it is gone. It was showing here in the bookmark manager. Because once we already opened. So focus. Okay, and again, let's say just come here. So right click and here you have all 57, all bookmark and right click. So again, if I need to add a separate folder, I can always add, let's say official docs that you need to save. You can create a separate folder altogether. So under the bookmarks, mobile bookmarks, training bookmarks, and I just wanted to save this. So where do I need to save? Training bookmarks, default topic, research note, IBM bookmarks, all bookmarks, mobile bookmarks, or choose another folder or create another folder, all those stuff. So that I know research notes are getting into the research note, then company stuff is getting into the company stuff, or it is coming into the mobile bookmark, or it is coming into the everything bookmark, or I'll say, let's say training bookmark. Done. Okay, then I just click here and I say bookmark bar. I have around 435 bookmarks in bookmarks, and then all the various bookmarks. Training bookmark over here. Under training bookmark, I have this one. Then again, I click on the three dots, open in a new tab. Okay, now let's say everything got shut. Some activity has happened and your laptop is shut down. Some activity has happened and your laptop is shut down. You have some 30, 40 profiles open and your laptop is shut down immediately and you lost the entire data. So how will you get back that data? Is there a way that you get back that data?
Yes, it asks restore the previous session.
It asks restore the previous session. If not, is there any other way that you can get back that data?
We can go to the history and check.
Continue where you left. So on startup, you go to the setting on startup, continue where you left. Let's say you have 10, 20, 30 pages. All right, all this thing, unexpected event happened, and everything got shut. So again, here it is coming. Again, these two tabs were open and these two tabs were coming. So let's say again, Facebook. Continue where you left. So all are open now. So on startup, what is that you're going to select? Open a new tab or continue where you left. Generally, recruiters happens, right? We open a lot of profiles, this thing, that thing, Naukri profile, LinkedIn profile, GitHub profile, Stack profile. All those profiles we keep opening, or some material that we are reading also, or some profiles we have kept it for shortlisting also, everything. All of the sudden, some of the system update has happened and it got shut down. So is there a way? One is that definitely a restore, which is asking from recent past, but earlier even that option wasn't there. If it is gone means if it is gone. But wherein now you have an option where you can see on startup, what are you going to do? Are you going to open a new tab or are you going to continue from where you left or on a specific page or a set of pages? Instead, I would say continue where I left so that whatever the data was there, even though there was a system shutdown or anything like that, I can still retrieve my data. So privacy and security, if you're installing some third-party apps and all everything, then definitely privacy and security is important. But otherwise, that doesn't really have to do much with our sourcing performance. How to fill passwords, not really required. Performance, memory, energy saver, not really required. Appearance, that you can go with your own appearance. Search engines definitely can change the default custom search engine. Default browser, Chrome. One is default browser, other is default search engine. So again, under the default browser, which is Chrome, still there are different search engine on various systems. Some systems will have a Bing as a default browser. You'll have to change it to the Google and then default browser. Then startup. Languages, let's say you're searching for some of the various countries, for European countries specifically. That time, I would definitely recommend you to change your IP, just in case if you don't really have an IP. Let me see if I have an IP extension. There's one VPN extension. Otherwise, there are a number of VPN extensions which you can download and change your
W,
VPN if you're
yeah,
not on
yeah.
a company network. What use?
Sorry for this, Shiv. So that's WOIP or who's in. Just search with this because you must have worked around these VPNs as well. If you have been
Yeah, yeah.
working,
It
yeah,
was there, but it's gone somewhere.
go on. Okay, okay, okay. Yeah.
Okay. So I would highly recommend, just in case if you're searching for other countries, one is that switch to the VPN if you're not in a company network. First of all, from the company network, you can always switch to that company VPN, so not country VPN, and at the same time, in the Google search settings, change the language to that location. One is you're changing a VPN and changing a language to that location. And in another browser, maybe you can just click here in another Chrome browser. Okay, you can keep it in the English, give a search in the English and use Google Translator. Let's say Portuguese. Okay, so the spelling of engineer has changed. And then first you're changing a VPN and then you're changing a language of the browser. And then you're taking on a different browser, you're taking the help of Google Translator and you're translating from English to whichever the language you want. Okay, and then you're searching. And then that's where you'll see a difference of a searches. If first you go for a English searches, you'll get the results in English. After that, you go for those local language searches. You'll get the local language results. So
Shiv,
that's
here
where,
Boolean operator name has been changed to that
yeah, it's
language.
in that
Does
language.
that work?
This in title,
Yeah.
that's in that language. You have to take that and put a colon over there. That's in that language. We can't really help how it is written in that language.
No, we have to use in title as it is in English, plain English, or we have to use
In
that.
title as it is in English. Operators language are not a language agnostic. You have to use only in English. But keywords are
Right.
language
In this
agnostic.
case, Polish, that title is written. So instead of title, we have to write in title column.
In title colon. Like in this case, you just take
Suppose,
this.
give an example like.
So this you remove. Results like this. So we are getting a results in Polish. Operators are not language agnostic. It's a keywords which
Right.
are the language agnostic.
Right.
Okay, you see all these results. So that's this. Again, I'm on a India VPN and I'm searching on a English language as a setting. But if I do that changes, I'll get much better results. But you need to know uh, that language as well. At least syntactically, you should be able to understand. At least software engineer means it is like this.
So is there a place where we can convert the entire CV written in Polish in English?
Google Translator. Copy paste the stuff and paste it. Otherwise, once you land up into, let's say, this page, or let me land up some different page. I'll land up some LinkedIn page. Okay, so here itself you'll get the notification that the particular page is in a Polish. Do you want to convert into the English? You convert it to the English and it got converted to the English. Here you'll get it. This is translator again. This is Polish. This is English. This is Polish. Format TO2. And then this is English. Okay, choose another language. This is Bulgarian. Now it got into the Bulgarian language. So again here, I just come, three dots. Again, choose another language. From here, I just go Hindi. Okay, you got the entire resume in Hindi now. If you have a recruiters or a sourcers who are not enough on a Hindi, but technically really good, understands very well the technology, reads Hindi very well, ask them to source in Hindi. Just go and translate it in Hindi. End of the day, you just need to write profiles. And if they feel, yeah, it is a great profile when they read in Hindi, then say, madam, yes, both same profile hai. Dekho ek baar. You can always see in the English. Or anyways, means which are the country folks that you're working with. Again, click on three dots, choose it to another language. So Telugu, translate. Awesome. Cool.
Yeah, Shiv.
Yeah, Shiv.
Very good, actually.
Shiv, just share these kind of recordings for our future references.
It is there. It is there.
Thank you.
भोजपुरी ये देखो आ गया भोजपुरी में
So what we do is we go to the LinkedIn profile and there we click on three
More
dots.
helpful, actually.
See, if it is another language, by default, you'll get this one.
Okay.
This GR is there, na?
Mm-hmm.
By default, you'll get that. And then you can always choose, always translate or never translate, page is not in Polish or anything like that. Choose another language. Gujarati will take now. Translate.
Shiv, is this only for the LinkedIn profiles or any profile,
Any
Shiv?
web page, any web
Okay.
page.
Okay, got it.
I'm taking an example of LinkedIn profile, but it applies to any web page.
Yeah, thank you.
Again, three dots. Choose another language. Marathi.
So we have enabled this option of changing the language from Google setting, and then only we are getting this option here.
क्या बोला मैंने all denominator क्या है नायरा
Right?
Shiv, I joined just now. Is it like extension or like default you can do for any website?
No, it's a default. It comes.
Oh, I am not getting this icon actually.
If the page is in another language, then by default you'll get this. Then you can change it.
If
Otherwise, if the page
only
is
when
in
it's in
English, you
another
will not
language.
get it.
Okay.
So
Right,
for
I'll
this,
just
Shiv, we don't have to choose any or enable any extension or language from settings. It will come automatically if it lets suppose we have a
can
page
everyone
in
go on
any
mute, please?
Five.
Yeah, Niti, you were asking something?
Yeah, I'm asking, this will only enable if we have that page in other language. We don't have to go and set, do some settings on Google Chrome.
No, you don't have to.
Okay.
If you want to change the language itself, just change the language from here. This
Okay,
is
can
the
you?
languages. Under the Chrome
Okay.
setting, you have a languages. By default, it is English, United States, or English.
Why there are two options here?
So this is a US, which is a default. Again, if you're selecting something else, then you can just either you remove or you choose to keep it display Google Chrome language. That is Google Chrome language. This is country language. You want to change a country language, then you can just change a country language. So now both became same. Relaunch. I'll just come here. So again, it's a US language, it's an Indian language.
Shiv,
Translate into this language English or automatically translate these languages. Never have to translate these languages or add any language that you want to translate. Let's say you're working on Hindi. Google Translate on translate into this language English to, let's say, where is Hindi? Hindi. Use Google Translate. Okay, now when I use Google
Do
Translate,
you
by
have to
default, it
save it?
translates to Hindi.
Do you have
No,
to
there is
save
no
it?
save option. Earlier, we had a save option, but now that save is not there. It's English. Hindi. Some of they are yet to update. So when on a Google Translate, when on Google Translate, we'll offer to translate sites into your preferred language. It can also automatically translate sites into the other languages. Yeah, Raghu.
yeah, Shiv. I mean, when the language is in different language, it will show me defaultly translate to
Defaultly
English.
translate.
Yeah,
Yes.
translate to English option will come. That most of the time we use it when you open the like French sites and all. But
Right.
but thing is like if the site is in already in English, suppose I want to read
Operators
it.
are never a case sensitive. Operators are never a language agnostic. It's only keywords which are language agnostic.
Right. No, if the website is already in English, if for example, if I want to share with somebody who wants to read it in Hindi or something, then that option is
No,
there.
no, that
Leave.
option is not there.
Okay.
Let's say this is already in English.
Yeah. I
So
have to manually copy it and translate to
manual
yes.
copy it. Let's
Okay.
say, do we have any stuff here? Share, we have it, but we don't really have an
As it
option. We
is.
have a copy
Yeah.
QR code as it is. We
Right.
don't have an option to translate it to another stuff. So let's say I just go here. We don't have an option to do that. If it is in other language, then it will show.
Yeah, sure. Thanks.
Okay. But yes, this is a second problem
So
statement.
what was that copy QR code? Was it a page QR code, is it?
No, you can create a QR code for this particular page, and you can just share a QR code. Just
Okay.
just see this QR code, and then you'll be able to open this page.
Okay.
Let's
So
say I just go to this
if
profile,
we okay.
share it.
So you have told us about ERP thing, right? Creating a link, and can we do that with sharing a QR code with employees instead of link? That is also one option, right?
In event, I generally go and share only the QR codes. Whenever I go in any of the event to connect with the people over there, I just go to LinkedIn on my mobile, and in the search tab, I have a QR code option. I just create a QR code option and I ask them to scan it.
I just scanned this QR code, and this Dhruva Pai profile is on my mobile.
Yeah. So this is a
Okay.
QR code for this particular profile. So you can create a QR code. Like if you go to your mobile also, let's say if you're attending any event, instead of searching their name and where is it, nobody will have that much of time in the events. So rather what you do, just go to your mobile, open LinkedIn, click on search, and then on the right hand side, you have a QR code. Just click on QR code, you have my code or scan. If you're scanning someone else's code, click on scan and scan someone else's code, or you'll be able to see your own code. Just go to LinkedIn on your mobile.
Yeah, Shiv. Able to see this. Yeah, correct.
Okay, on a search tab, on the right hand side, once you click on a search, on the right hand side, you'll be able to see QR code. Then you'll be able to see my code or scan. And that's it.
This is the most trending thing, no, Shiv? But in newspaper and all people are putting this one only, no?
Really required it is.
Yeah, it's attention. It's attention
Have an
grabbing.
ID
People.
card, office ID card, and behind that you have a QR code. You have
Right.
nothing. You just have your name on a office ID card and your photo and nothing else. Backside you have a QR code. How would that idea would look like?
Yes, Shiv. It's
It,
trending.
on a front side, you just have a name and photo. No company name, no company address, nothing. Backside you just have a QR code.
If
Actually, I'm
I'm
going
there
to
on
create one like that.
I'm there on LinkedIn. Now I go to my profile, basically.
No, on your mobile on LinkedIn.
Hmm.
Good
Okay, just
idea.
click on search.
Okay.
Okay, now right hand side, can you see QR? That
No.
box?
No. Mm.
Yeah.
Top right hand side.
Huh.
Yes.
Oh, no, I think maybe my settings are different. In mobile, no.
On the search tab only it is there on the right hand side. There is a small box.
Here,
In mobile.
Yeah.
here. Once you click on search,
Yes. Okay. Now I got it. Sorry.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
once you click on search, here it will come. As soon as it comes here, your code will come like this.
Yes.
My code or scan. So you'll be able to see. So what you're doing? Nothing. On your ID card, you're just putting your profile pic and a name. That's it. Nothing else. And backside, you have a QR code. So all these things. Okay. And then downloads, we already covered. Accessibility, do we have anything in accessibility, live caption, height? Nothing related to system. Continue running backend, that is fine. Hardware and all. Reset settings, not extensions. So here we come into the extension. Generally, what happens whenever I want to see the extensions, I just keep searching. Where do I search for extension? Where do I search for extensions? Let's say I just come to completely a new profile, which I created recently. Here, I don't have any bookmarks actually. Okay. So obviously here, there is no bookmark. Okay. So here is a Chrome extension. Either I just say bookmark. Whenever I create a new extension, new Chrome profile, this is the first job I do. That Chrome Web Store, I'll just first bookmark. Once I bookmark here, I just go to new tab, all bookmark, select and drag it here. Once you drag, it has come here. Any important stuff, first I'll bookmark. Then select and drag it. Anything which is important, it's already there, so it's not coming again. I'll select and bookmark. Let's say LinkedIn. So resume browsing, I'm not going here, I'm just going here. So now it came in a Polish, I think in a setting is that change the settings backend. Just bookmark it. Done. Then I close this, close this, close this, open this. So LinkedIn came in a bookmark. So anything which is important, first I got on a bookmark top bar. If it is not important, I'll just remove, delete, it's gone. If it is important, I'll just keep it here. So first tab here will be my all the bookmarks. And then after that, all bookmarks gets over here. All history and that stuff. Then again, I just come, bookmarks, bookmark tab list, bookmark all tab, bookmarks. Yeah, bookmark manager, import bookmark setting.
Yeah, Shiv, I have seen you sometime when you go for extensions, right? You will get a full huge list of all extensions. For me, it's only a couple of things will show here, and the rest all I have to go to extension manager only where it will show completely. Can you please tell us how to do that? You are see if you go to your extension, you get huge list
So
here,
if you have
short list.
extensions, it will show. If you don't have it, it will not show. Now I have
I
only
have
3. It is showing.
Oh, okay. Other day it was a huge list. You removed many.
Another thing, there is a huge list.
Oh, okay, okay.
If I just go here in my personal, then there's a
If
huge list.
if you pinned it, then only it will come, is it? No, no,
No,
not
no, you
here.
have
If you,
to
no, Shiv,
download those extensions.
yeah, I am saying when you go to the URL only somewhere, if you click, no, you'll get a huge list. No need to come to
Huge
extension
list.
manager. No, how
Yeah.
is that? Can you please go to that tab? Another one where you have many. Yeah. Here, can you go to extension? One list used to come in the address bar or somewhere you used to click and a small window is to open, not this extension manager. Somewhere in the top only, where in the address, near the address bar somewhere you used to click.
No idea what you're saying.
No, that's what Shiv explained a minute before, that you in Google you type webs extension.
No, not
Get that
that.
box.
He has say 100 extensions installed, right? So this is the extension manager. It's showing in a box window now separately. But he used to like a bookmark. It used to come. He used to click. Yeah. Like this view
These are the
used to come.
bookmarks.
Yeah, like this view you used to get in the extension actually earlier. I was wondering how you get that.
Maybe on the flower on the top, that, yeah, this one. Maybe this you're talking about.
Like this full list used to come, lengthy list, scrollable.
I disabled it. I just kept this 4 extensions enabled now. So I'm getting all
Which,
these 4.
whichever you pinned, it will come in a list, is it?
Whichever I enable it from here. Let's say I just enable this one. So as soon as this is enabled, I'll just come here and it's
Okay.
already pinned and it is come here.
Yeah, it used to be very huge list. I was thinking for me each time I had to go to extension manager. That's why. Okay, got it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's about this thing. And again, let me just come back to the settings. And then extensions, which is most important. Again, we come here extensions. So whichever the extension we keep it enabled, it will be coming over here and we'll have to pin it. Generally, we see that a lot of times we enable the extension, but we have not pinned it. Unless and until you won't pin it, it won't be working properly. So we'll have to pin that extension. Okay. So again, I just go back, I'll disable this extension. Okay. And any extensions which are asking you to download a zip file and unzip it and then upload it, then that time you need to go with the developer mode. Like recently, like we had one extension of Sangeeta, which was that we had to download that how
That is still work in progress. I'll tell you. I prospect finder, LI prospect finder.
prospect
Yeah,
finder. Right? So
that.
that extension is now asking to download a file or sales QL also, which used to ask us download a zip file, unzip it, and upload the unzip files. So that time you need to developer mode, you need to keep it on and then load unpack extensions. So let's say I just go get prospect. This add to Chrome direct one is not working now. But after adding that, it is asking us to download from somewhere else. Let me just add this one. This tool we are going to cover today, just after this session. So let's say, otherwise, any which ways, I'll just cover in that part only. But otherwise, let me just
Maybe
go
I
through.
can, instead of you remove, I can. Okay,
You can
you've.
share your screen. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me just stop sharing. You can share it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Have you
Share is
enabled? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so this was the one I had downloaded. In the downloads, this is okay. Should I go to the start?
Just unzip. No. This is zip profile, right? Zip
Yeah.
file, right? Just unzip
Yeah.
it.
So I'll
Right click.
extract all.
Extract all.
Yeah, I can do. I'll
just save it somewhere.
whatever, wherever it is, let it be there only in downloads.
No. Again, it is getting extracted. Cancel.
No,
Once
it
is
is
enough.
now. It is extracted. This is the extracted version. See, now I'm not getting extract or something.
No. Now don't go anywhere. Just go to Chrome now.
Okay, I go to Chrome.
Okay. Now go to extensions. Last option.
Last option. 1 second.
Scroll down. There only last option. Okay. Developer mode on. Load unpack extensions.
Load unpack.
Select that file. That's it. Select folder. No. Entire
The
folder.
step back. Okay, one step back.
And select folder. That's it. Click on.
One second. This select folder.
Okay. So Snowy that was. And
So
now
I log.
just go to extensions.
Okay, I go to extensions again.
Previous tab.
Okay.
So it got LI Prospect Finder. And now
Yes.
click on that flower settings. It is enabled. Now you'll have to pin it.
Okay.
Pin it. And then it comes here. All right. So that's about Google search settings. I'll just take a pause. Any doubts, any questions on Google search settings? Okay, there were other thing also, but that is gone now. But otherwise, that were also useful. But I think it is simplifying the stuff. Where instead of seeing only 50 results per page, we were able to see 100 results. Instead of seeing only 10, we could see up to 100 results, all those things. But now that is gone. We can just scroll up and give it. Like that, there were various settings, but which all altogether has completely gone, which is
Oh,
no more there.
page setting is gone too.
Huh?
Page setting is gone. Number of results displaying. That is gone.
That is gone now. You just search for anything, it is asking you to scroll, 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 scroll. Only in one page, you are getting all results.
Yeah.
Okay. Otherwise, there were a couple of settings we had earlier, which were really useful for us, but I think it's gone, but they're again trying to simplify. So that's completely fine. But otherwise, other than this, I don't really have many other things to talk about in a settings for Google, which are recruiter friendly. Does this make sense?
Yes, chef.
All right. So we'll just take a pause of quick 10 minutes, 11:45, we'll be back. And then once the I think Google search setting is done, then we'll go to the how do you identify various tools and extensions which are helpful for recruiters. We'll start over there again, and that would be a separate recording altogether. So I'll just stop it here. I'll disconnect the call, rejoin the same link at 11:45. All right. Thank
So
you. Thanks, everyone. Bye.
this is going to be again for the Chrome extensions, right? This session, next session.
The next section is basically how do you identify various tools and extensions in a various
Okay.
given problem statement. Attend that. Don't miss it.
Okay. Sure. Thank
One
you.
quick question, Shiv. I'm attending all the session, and will you share the recording with us? I mean, the initially you said whoever is not attending.
It is there. All the recording till yesterday it is updated.
No, it is showing private.
It is showing.
Private.
Yeah, it is now private now. Earlier I just kept it public, but it is private now, where I'll be creating a Google Sheet link where you'll have to add your email IDs and then I'll give you access to all those
Okay,
recordings.
got it. Okay, thank you.
Right? Yeah.
All right. Thank you. See you
Someone
then.
has shared it somewhere in Bulgaria, Nigeria, all those stuff. So I don't know. So some unusual activity I observed. So that's when I just thought, let me just keep it private for some time. Otherwise,
Yeah.
any which ways, it's always a public,
Yeah.
always for free
Yeah,
only.
keep that option, no, the person only with this email ID, not with
Yeah,
the link,
maybe
because
I'm
people
trying to
upload the
give it a try
links.
for
Yeah.
1 month. After that, it will be public only. Okay. All right,
All right.
team. So
Okay.
let's
Thank you.
end the call.